Good evening, everybody. Welcome again to another class for the POK e-commerce marketing community. And today we are starting with a new series. I feel like it's January. That is the best time for you to start with advertising. We've done some lectures around email marketing, around SEO, around Shopify itself. I thought we can touch a little bit on Facebook ads. Facebook ad is one of the most important skill in e-commerce marketing. Like it's one of the, I can say it's like 60%. If an e-commerce marketer and you cannot run Facebook ads, you are not there yet. It is very key. And this is a skill that is very good to the point you can either use it for yourself or use it for people. It means if you are good with Facebook ads, you can go and build a product and sell the product. What do I mean? This is an highlighter. This highlighter is a product. It means if I'm good with Facebook ads and I'm confident in myself, if people do not hire me, if they don't want to employ me, if they don't want to give me a chance to run Facebook ads for them, what I need to do is go and build something like this. This is a product. An highlighter is a product. I will go and build it and I will start running those Facebook ads for myself. It means this is a skill that you do not need to be hired before getting paid. And you can get paid so highly. I'm telling you that you don't need to be as good as maybe Alex Omozi for you to start making 3 million naira monthly running ads. Why? It is so lucrative that you can be working for 10 clients. 10 clients can be an exaggeration because it takes a toll on you. Currently, for example, for somebody like me, I am not accepting clients currently. If you want to work with me now and say, oh, you're going to pay me 1 million naira and I should run Facebook ad for you, I won't agree. I will reject it. Why? I'm very, very choked up with a lot of work. Taking this class, for example, is because I've dedicated, I've told myself that I want to do this, I want to give back to the community, and that is all. Many things you will hear yet, you are going to see in this course today. You will wonder why I'm teaching this thing for free. You will wonder, because these are the things you pay a lot of money for. But again, that's going to end in 2026. So anybody that is not in the community, in the year 2026, they're going to be paying me a huge sum of money for me to ever do this again. So Facebook ad is very lucrative. It's a skill that if you can know it, you will eat. Poverty is going to run away from you. I'm telling you for a fact, poverty will run away because you will always have things you are doing. You can either be running as you're running ads for somebody and the person is paying you 200K, you are running ads for somebody and the person is paying 500, another person is paying you 1 million, another person, the fee will differ. I mean, you can work for global companies. So I'm saying every people, if you learn data analytics, for example, data analytics, somebody has to hire you before you can eat with data analysis. If you learn data science, if you learn graphic design, you cannot, somebody has to hire you. But you see Facebook ads, you don't need to be hired for you to use that skill. You can use it for yourself. That is the point. So let's dive in. Let's dive in, right? Let's dive in. So Facebook Ads 101, the framework you should know as a beginner. Again, my name is Peter Olawumi Kolawole. They call me POK for short. People call me POK. I'm a very, very much experienced e-commerce marketing person. I'm a very good digital marketer, but my focus is on e-commerce. I started as a full-blown digital marketer with the knowledge around SEO and all of that. But right now, what I do is e-commerce marketing. So I'm not going to start telling you, oh, what is Facebook ads? How is it used? I'm not going to. Again, you can go to AI and simply type those things there. Whatever it is, you can go and type inside AI. That's not what I want to share with you today. If you want to learn what is Facebook ads, how do you get started, go and type those things in AI. It can teach you those things in 3 minutes. That's not why we are here. We are here to dive into the ad manager. Like you can see, for example, I have my ad manager opened here. It's opened. I'm going to be sharing you this campaign that are running currently. They are just some ads I'm running on my personal page. So don't worry about them. But we are going to be learning together. So let's dive in. What do you have to know when you want to run Facebook ad? Know that Facebook is a billboard. It is not a search engine like Google. Know that. These are the foundation. These are the fundamentals of running Facebook ads. Like I said, I'm not here to come and teach you what is Facebook ad. You can go and Google those things. What are the fundamentals? What are the principles? If you know the principles of something, they can say, oh, target audience is no longer working, like everybody shouting now. But the principle of Facebook ad does not change. It has never changed. How they do it might change. The ways they do it might change. But you see the fundamentals, the principles, they don't change. And if you can understand the fundamentals, the principles of something, you will always eat fine. Because if they like, they should switch it from now to tomorrow. It is still the same. Copywriting is the same. The way they do copywriting in 1984 is the same way they do copywriting now. It has not changed. It's still the same way of solving problems with your writing. So know this. But one thing you need to know when you want to run Facebook ads is, again, when I'm mentioning Facebook ads, please note, I'm saying Facebook and Instagram together. It's Meta now, Abby. If you're running Facebook ads, it shows on Instagram and Facebook itself. So when I say Facebook ad, don't think I'm not. Instagram is also part of it, like that. Facebook is a billboard. It is not a search engine like Google. And what do I mean? Let's go to Google. Now, you see, these are ads. You see, sponsored products. These are ads. These are ads. These are ads by this company. Temu, Kunga, Jumia, they are running ads. They are running ads. These are ads. But what I just did now is I went to go and search. And easily, I can click on any of these products and I will just go and buy. That's what we call buying intent. People that go to Google to go and search products, they have a high buying intent. What you see on Facebook ads, none of you is scrolling on Instagram and you are scrolling with the purpose of, I want to buy something. People are there to be entertained. The reason you're on Instagram, and let me bust your break. If you can run Facebook ads, you will be able to run Snapchat ads. You will be able to run TikTok ads because they're always similar. You will call them social media ads. They are all social media. Okay? Google ads is different though. But if you master Facebook, you can master other social media. Back to what we are talking about. So people are on Instagram to be entertained. People are on TikTok to be entertained. People are on Facebook to be entertained. That is why they are there. And that's what you should know when you are creating a Facebook ads. You have to know that the people that go on Google, they have high buying intent. Their intention is to buy. The people on Instagram, their intention is not to buy. Their intention is to be entertained. Now, that is why majority of the successful Facebook ads we have out there, they mix entertainment, they use entertainment to lure people into buying. Are you following me, guys? Can somebody unmute and tell me you're following me and you're learning?
We
are following. Love that. I love that. So the idea is that the people on Instagram, they want to be entertained. That is why they are there. So you have to look at it that Facebook is like a billboard. For example, you are traveling on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and you saw a billboard. You do not have 1 minute to make a judgment on that billboard. That means a billboard has seconds to pass the information it wants to pass. It has 3 seconds. The bus you are in traveling is traveling at maybe 80 kilometers per hour and it's moving very fast. And you saw a billboard. That billboard has seconds to pass information to you. Why do you think majority of billboard, they always have striking images that are so powerful and big, and the text, they are always very few and very bold. They'll just say Bonvita. They'll just say win with Milo. Very simple text that you can read under 3 seconds. Why? They know that the majority of people that will see that board, they don't have enough time to wait and start enumerating about it and start saying, what is this billboard? Same as Instagram. They are strolling on their phone. They are strolling. If you're strolling on Instagram, how many times do you wait and actually watch a video? Your Instagram reels, most of the time, when you stroll like this, you are strolling so fast that the number of reels that you watch on Instagram, they are not plenty. You don't watch 10 reels. In 1 hour, you might not watch up to 5 reels. Like from start to, you just watch 5 seconds, you will leave it. 2 seconds. That's it. That's how we do it, right? So how do you now get their attention? It means you have to mix entertainment. You have to use entertainment to lure them. That is why majority of ads that you see that start with, hello people, my name is, those ads, they don't work. Why do you think businesses are paying skit maker? So that when they are doing their skit, they will not say, oh, if you want to redeem your card in between it, they are using entertainment to lure you because they know that people that are on Instagram, they are there for entertainment. So they have to first give them that entertainment before they give them, before they do the selling. That same way you have to view your Facebook ads. It has to be entertaining. It has to be educative, if need be. Moving on, Facebook shows ads to people while they are looking at photos of their friends. They are looking at pictures of their friends. They are looking at videos of their friends, carousels of them. They are looking at entertainment. So the first intention of your ad is to make them to stop. Do you get me now? The first job of your ad is to get people to stop. That's why we call this scroll stopper. Many ads that fail, why they fail is because they don't get people to stop. People need to be strolling on Instagram, and they're strolling like this, and they will see your ad and they will stop. And how can you get them to stop? It depends on what you say in your video. It depends on what is on your design. It depends on what is on your graphics. It depends on what is on your image. That is why when I was taking anytime I'm taking Facebook ads, I don't spend a lot of time in this place. This ad manager you are seeing here. This is not where Facebook ads manager. This is not where you're working. See, 30% of the work is in this place. 70% of the work is in the creative. Is in what you want to show to people. It's in the scroll stopper. The scroll stopper. That is where the work is in. That is where the marketing is done. That is where the targeting is done these days. It is not in this place. Although I will still go to this place and show you some things. But understand that if I want to run Facebook ads, the first job of my ad is to get them to stop. Then the second job is to get them to click. The job of the ad is not to get them to buy. Don't get it wrong. Many people always mix those things together. Don't mix it together. The first job of your ad is to get the people to stop. They are strolling on their Instagram. They are strolling. So you have to get them to stop first before they even read anything you write. They have to first stop, or else nobody will even read it. Then the second job is that you have to get them to click on that link. Whatever way you want to do it is to click. Whatever is in your landing page, in your website, or whatever you are sending them, the job of that place is to not get them to buy. The job of an ad is not to get them to buy. The job of an ad is to get them to click. To click on the link. That is what you want to get them to do. You want to carry them away from that place that they are getting entertained, for them to come to your website. You see how difficult that job is? Somebody that is showing on TikTok now, you want to get them to click on your link. You will now leave TikTok and go to your website that is burning, and they will buy. That's very, very tough job. Now, what type of ads do you think are scroll stopper? I think after we've done with these levels of ads, I'm going to take you to the platform itself, and we're going to set up an ad, for example. and then we understand these things better. So, yeah, we are here. Look at these two ads. Look at these two ads. This is an ad by Akma Business. They sell, this is a coffee bean ad. This is ad one. This is an ad, right? Look at the image that they use. If you are scrolling on Instagram and you see this image, this brown envelope, it looks nice. Sorry. It looks nice. It looks nice. But if you are scrolling on Instagram, you will not stop. If you see this thing, you will not stop. But look at the other one, the coffee cup with beans, with the coffee bean, and then the smoke is coming out of it. You will definitely stop and be like, oh, this thing looks beautiful. Now, if the person that is looking at this one, this a stroke stopper, if you're looking at this ad and they stop, that is when they will now read the message and say, oh, warning. Because extreme deliciousness, our best-selling single origin roast is back. But the point is that they have to stop before they even read any of these things that you put here, any of these jargons that is here. In fact, you see this text that is on top of the image, we call it primary text. We're going to set up an ad very soon, and then you see what I'm trying to say. We call it primary text. So you can see the difference. Now, I'm trying to give you an example between an ad that is a scroll stopper and one that is not a scroll stopper. This is a typical example of what I'm saying. So when people want to run ads, you have to understand that your image, your graphics, it does not have to be battered with text. You know, people, they always put, I didn't bring that graphics. I will have shown you. You know, when people want to run ads in Nigeria, they love to put text. Sometimes text can get them to stop. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it is only image. So if you have it at the back of your mind, that's why I said the way they do Facebook ad might change, but the principle does not change. So there was a day that what I was using to get sales on Facebook ad was screenshot of a WhatsApp message. And it works because if you are scrolling on Instagram and you see screenshot of WhatsApp, what will come to your mind? Somebody gossip. You'll be like, somebody's about to share screenshot of what happened between he or a friend. Then you want to read the screenshots because of gossip. So that means only a WhatsApp screenshot is a scroll stopper. Sometimes it is only a text that will just say, warning, don't check the description. And then you'll be like, I will check the description. That is a scroll stopper. It doesn't have to be too much. You see what I'm trying to say? I'm giving you an example of scroll stopper now. So you have to know that the reason, the purpose of your ad, the number one job of your ad is to get them to stop. So how you will get them to stop might be different. That is why I'm not going to come here and tell you that, oh, these are the type of image you should use. No, POK does not do that. I don't teach you, oh, these are the must do. These are the formula. There's no formula here, bro. You have to go and look at your industry. If I sell NGO, for example, and I want to run ads that people should come and buy NGO from me, do you know the image I will use? I will use the image of a mechanic that has black oil all over his face. That is the image I will use. Because if you're scrolling on Instagram and you see the image of a mechanic with black oil all over his face, you will stop and be like, what happened to this person? Exactly. Exactly. Have you seen all those UNICEF ad? Oh my God. Let me check Google if I can see UNICEF ad. I can't see it here. But if I see UNICEF ad on Instagram, I'm going to share it with you guys on the group, on the WhatsApp group. UNICEF ad, you always see how hungry those kids that they always use They will look hungry, they will look sad, because they know those are the things that can get people attention. So how you will get people to stop, it's your business. And that's why you have to spend more time understanding creative. That's why I said the majority of work is in the creative. Again, we know why this one is not a scroll stopper. We know why the other one is a scroll stopper. Because of our time, we're going to be moving on. Another thing you need to know before we go to Ad Manager is that Facebook AI is smarter than you. Your job is to give it a good fuel, which is content, which is the creative, which is the design, which is the video, that is the fuel, and give it direction, which is the goal. We're going to go to Facebook Ad, for example, and we're going to be talking about that. But for now, let's go to the next one. Facebook Ad is organized in 3 layers. Yes, you cannot have one without the other. I call it country, state, and local government. Many people that are here must have had that before. But let me use another example. The campaign level, the ad set level, and the ad level. Those are the 3 layers. Look at it like an egg. You know, you have the outer layer, you have the inner one, and then you have the yolk. Right? So look at Facebook ad like an egg. They are together. But what I was saying is that Facebook ad is like an egg. We have the campaign level, which is the outer level. You can see that the outer level of an egg covers everything that is inside. So it means that the ad set level is under campaign and the ad level is under ad set. Just like it's a layer, it's a 3 layer. This is the outer one, this is the next one, and this is the third one. But they have different jobs. The outer one is where you decide your what. What is my objective? The next step is where you decide the who and the where. It means who are the people I want to advertise to. And then last one is where do I want to advertise? And the last part is the look. It means the creative. What do I want to show? Remember, level 1 is what do I want to do? What is my goal? Level 2 is the who. Who are the people I want to talk to? And where do I want to talk to them? Is it on Facebook? Is it on Instagram? Is it on Messenger? And the last one is that what do I want to show to these people? What do I want to show to these people? So, like I said, the campaign level is usually where you choose your objective. Usually, oh, you want traffic, you want sales, and all of that. So, but let's go to the ad manager now so that I can explain this 3 layer thing very well. So, example, this is an ad manager. This is my personal ad manager, for example. And let's say I want to create a campaign, and I click on this create. As I click on create, it's going to bring out this. I know many of us know this. Now, this is level 1. This is what I'm talking about here. This is where you decide the what. Is it traffic? Is it awareness? Is it engagement that you want? Do you want leads? Do you want to promote your app? Do you want sales? 3 different, you have a lot of objectives. So if an e-commerce owner, or you want to run as for an e-commerce person, your objective will always be sales. See that? Sales. That is your objective. Many people, you always see creators like musicians, they want to run ads. Some of them, they always speak awareness. Now, you can read more about this thing here. As I click awareness now, look at what it's telling me. It's good for reach, brand awareness, and video views. That means if I want my video to have a lot of views, I would choose awareness. But if it is traffic, that means I want people to click on something and come to a particular website. Or I want people to come and view my Instagram profile. Or I want people to send me a message, or they should call me. That is it. That is why I'm saying the first layer is your what. What is your objective? Why are you even planning to run ads? Is it that you want to sell a product? Is it that you want to promote your video to more people to see? Is it you are promoting music? Do you want to get more followers? The first thing is, what is your campaign objective? As an e-commerce, my idea is that majority of people that are here, they are e-commerce advertisers like me. Your goal will always be sales. So after you pick your goal, what do? You click on continue. You see that? That is done. Now, like I said, it is 3 layer like an egg. This is the campaign level, this is the ad set level, and this is the ad level. The campaign level is where you choose your objective. The ad set level is where you choose your who and your where, and the ad level is where you put the look. Let's try and recreate this ad for this coffee bean. Let's say I want to sell the coffee and I want to create the ad. So I'm picking sales. Of course, I want to sell my coffee. I've picked sales. I mean, so since I've picked sales, I'm going to use, I'm going to change this. Let me explain these two for now. Another day we'll come and explain what I'm about to do here. This is the difference between ABO and CBO. CBO is campaign budget optimization. ABO is ad set budget optimization. This is where you do those things. You can switch between campaign budget or ad budget. Don't worry yourself as a beginner. You come and talk about it another day. I'm going to change this one to ad set because that is where you should. Most people always put their money. That's where you will decide. Your ad set level is where you decide your audience, your budget, and your schedule. You see the 3 now? Campaign level. After campaign level, what do you do at campaign level? You pick your objective. See, awareness, is it traffic, is it sales, is it whatever it is, you pick it. Then you click next. You will now come to this ad set level. Let me click next now. You see, it has come to the next level, ad set level, the one at the middle. The one at the middle is what we call ad set. That is where we do what? We pick our audience. This is where you tell Facebook, show this ad to women of age 25 to 40 who live in Lagos and are married. This thing I say here now, we're going to do it in ad set and then you will see. So let's go to ad set. What do you do first? You pick where your conversion will happen. Look at it now. It's saying website and call, website and app, website and install. Well, again, there are a lot of things, but you will learn this thing. Is it calls that will determine the conversion? Is it when people call me? Is that when I will say, oh, I have convert? Or when people message me, is that what will determine conversion? Is it app? Is it website? Of course, we're going to pick websites because that is where we have our product. Our product is on Shopify. It is there. And that's where we want to sell. So data set, there has to be a particular data set. Okay, you pick your pixel. Oh, this pixel is this and this. Of course, the pixel I'm using currently is not an e-commerce pixel. I don't use this for e-commerce. I simply use it for my normal promotion. So you're going to pick purchase. This thing has to be green. It has to be green for you to know that that pixel is firing. I will show you in another ad account very soon. But again, you pick purchase. Look at what we have done here. We pick the conversion location. We pick the performance goal, maximize number of conversions. We did not say maximize value of conversion. We did not say maximize number of landing page views. We did not say maximize number of link or impression. We said maximize number of, because we need conversion, we need sales. Sales is what we need. We need sales, bro. Sales. So data set, you pick your pixel. Your pixel has to be firing. Again, this one is not firing yet. But it's because this account is not an e-commerce account. Okay. So you go to your budget, you determine your budget. Let's say you want to spend about 50,000 naira per day. You see, you have to spend good money to make money, right? So let's say we want to spend 50,000 naira per day. And then you pick your start date, you're starting here. Then you pick your end date. You click on here, you pick your end date. You want to run it for 14 days, 60 days. Let's say you want to run it for, let's say I want to run this ad and I want it to end in February. That is it. I'll pick February. That is when the ad will end. And then it's going to run. Now, this place, you can either say daily budget, which is 50,000, or you can say lifetime budget. Say throughout this campaign from January 16 to 28, this is the total money I want to spend. I can say, oh, from now to the end of March, I have 1 million I want to spend on ads. Oh yeah, put everything and start. You now give Facebook the freedom to allocate it. Some days you spend 200, some days you spend 150, some days you spend big money. But you can also say, hey, no, daily budget. I want to be spending 2,000 naira per day. Put it there. Daily budget. Every day you spend 2,000 naira. And when it's done spending that 2,000 naira, it will stop running. So we picked our budget. What did we say we always do in ad set level? We do audience, budget, and schedule. So we've done schedule, which is the date. We've done budget. And now let's do audience. And what is our example? Show this to women aged 25 to 40. In what? In Lagos. Lagos is our location. So again, you come here. Location currently is in Nigeria. You can choose whatever location you want. Location, you can choose United States of America, Tanzania, Ouagadougou, Niamey, whatever place you want to target. But our example is saying he wants us to target women in Lagos. Women in Lagos. Maybe that person is selling whatever women buy. I don't know what's an example of what women buy. So whatever it is they buy. So we pick Lagos. Location is sorted. Then it's going to say these things. It's going to say which more people likely to respond to your ads. We will also show ads to people interested in your ad in your selected cities and regions in those countries. No. I only want Lagos. Don't go outside Lagos. Stay in Lagos. For some reason, stay in Lagos. Then you now come to this place, suggested audience. What is the age? Age 25 to 40. You come here. Pick our age, 25 to 40. And then the gender, we say women, Abby. We pick women. We're solving the problem. We pick women. We pick the age. We pick Lagos. You remain and married. And married. So how did you do married? You come to detail targeting. You come to this place. We type married here. You see, there's an audience called married. What is in the front of that audience? Relationship status. That means people makes Facebook know that these people are married. Then we pick married. You see that? So after you do all of those things, you can see your estimated audience size. It's saying the people that are aligned with all of these settings I did is about 1.5 to 1.8 people. But this audience size, you want to make sure that this thing is always above 2 million for you to have very good ads. I'm going to explain all of that later. But for now, this is how it's happened. Don't let me confuse anybody for now. This is how it is done. So you can see now that our example, we've been able to, let me go back to the first one, which is the country. Let's call this one country. This is a country. The campaign level. You see, we pick our campaign objective in this place. We pick sales. Sales is our objective. That is what we just learned here. This is where you choose your objective. It can be traffic, leads, sales, or whatever. And then we click on next. We went to the ad set level. What did we say we do in ad set level? I think our time is fast approaching. I don't want to spend more than 1 hour here. You pick your audience, budget, and schedule. What did we do? We set up our conversion location. We pick our pixel. You pick the conversion event, which is purchase. Conversion events can be add to cart. There are strategies whereby you will not pick purchase. You want people to buy from you, but you will pick add to cart. Again, that is advanced level. Don't disturb yourself. But we want sales. Let's pick purchase. Then we pick our budget. Like we said, budget can be lifetime budget or daily budget. We pick daily budget. We set our schedule, which is the date. We set our end date to February 28th. That's when we want to stop the ads from running. And then what did we do? Our example said we want women that are between age 25 to 40 that are in Lagos and are married. So we come to our location, we typed in Lagos. We type in Lagos here and let's say they told us that it's Abuja. That means we pick Abuja. Let's say it is Benin. We pick Benin. Let's say it is Russia. We type it here. We will pick this is Russia. Let's say it is Dallas, Texas. You type it there. Whatever, when it comes to location, you type it here. If you bring it out and you wish, we definitely pick the location you want. And then our example said 25 to 40 age. So you pick the age. That is it. And it said women. We pick the gender. It can be all gender, men, but they said women. We pick women. And then they said they should be married. Then we come to detail targeting, we type in married. What if we want them to be students? We type in the student. You see, they are students. What if we want them to be people that love Afrobeat? Maybe I'm promoting my music. You see, I'm going to pick Afrobeat. That is it. There is right there. You know, although sometimes what you are looking for might not be in this place, but that's another talk for another day. But for now, we want this. So somebody that is married can be parents. It can be parents with preschool kids, parents with early. You know, there are a lot of things you could do in detailed targeting. Detailed targeting is where you can again target people based on a lot of things they do, based on their behavior and their interests. So somebody that is married, for example, will most likely be engaging with marriage content. Somebody that is getting married and that let me show you something. Let me type birthday. You see? Let me say I'm somebody that is selling cake. I sell cake. And I want to run ads. And I want to run ads that people that are going to have their birthday in February, I want to give them 10% discount. Then I recorded the video and I said, happy birthday to people that will be celebrating their birthday in February. Do you know that the great Awolowo had his birthday in February? Maybe that's a lie. I don't know. That's just an ad. Awolowo's birthday is in February. That means you are celebrating your birthday in the same month as that hero. But that's not what we're talking about today. What I'm talking about is that I'm giving out 10% discounts to you. You want a beautiful cake like this one? This is a cake. It's beautiful. It's a velvet cake. This is chocolate cake. This, that. You mentioned five of your cake like that. And you say, if you click on the link and you book ahead of your birthday in February, you get 10% discount. Click on the link and I'll see you there. You record video like that. And then you come to this place and you say birthday in February. And you pick it like this. And then you click on next. And then you upload your video. And then you run the ads. Guess who will see that ad? The people that have birthday in February. People that have birthday in February. Somebody can target these people and I can target them. But you see the video I just made for you. I didn't write it down. That's just me delivering an ad. That's an eye-catching ad. It's going to grab their attention. Why? I already give them a validation that they will love. That they are celebrating their birthday in the same month as an hero. Something like that. I'm not saying you should use that. I'm just giving you ideas on how to grab people's attention. That creative is what we do is job. But you have to show the creative, the video to the right people. And this is where you do most of those things. This is where many people. Many people come here and say they are selling target audience. Nobody has target audience, they are selling. But that's how you do Facebook ad. This thing is changing now, but I don't want to confuse you. I want you to understand the fundamentals first before we go to the advanced level. So we've done what we want to do in ad sets. Now we're going to talk about placement later, but for now, let's leave it. Then we click on next. Okay, so I'm going to change it to POK e-commerce here. So now you come to this place. You have Facebook ad, you have the Facebook page, Instagram account. You confirm that this is the Facebook page and Instagram account of the client you are running ads for, or your own. Confirm it. Make sure it is there. Then you come to ad setup. Ad setup. You can either create an ad or you use an existing post. For now, I don't want to use an existing post. I want to create an ad. You want to replicate that coffee ad. I'm going to come down here. Manual upload, single image or video. You leave it like that. You use add creative. You click on setup creative. You click on image ad. So the source, let me say it is POK ecom. That's the source. POK ecom. So let me say POK ecom is the source. So we have media. Now we need to upload. So let me upload this. Is the image of the first one. So that is it. If I click on next, yeah. So again, let me talk about this part for now. But these are things that are deep. They are deep, right? This is a square. This one is this is how your ad will display on when you are scrolling on your Instagram normally. That means when you are using image for an ad on Facebook, you should have it in the 3 correct sizes. You should have it in a real size, in a landscape size. You see how this thing crop my picture anyhow like this. That means when they are designing the ad, it should come in these 3 different sizes that are correct. But I'll show you an example one day in one of our classes. So you go to next, you put your text here. Let me say I just want to put something like again, you should put a very good text here. Very good text. You can use AI to draft a text. Don't worry. They just say something like best coffee in Lagos. And then the headline, let's say we say buy coffee. Then the description, let's say the best. I'm trying to be fast because of time. So we say lemon. Call to action. Is it lemon? Is it download now? Is it watch? Is it shop now? Is it shop now? Because we want them to shop now, not lemon. Then we click on next. Then they have this AI enhancement by this thing. Then we do this. So we have uploaded this. Then we are going to click on publish, and then the ads will start running. But before it start running, you can see how the ad will display. Can you see? Can you see the way it's displaying? Can you see the headline? This is the headline that I put. Buy coffee. This is the headline here. Can you see how it's showing? Can you see the description here? The one that is this top is primary text. You can still see them here. You can still upgrade them. Let's say buy best coffee in Lagos right now. Let me now put affordable. You see what happens? It has changed. This is the primary text. That's what is at the top. This is the headline. Let me say buy coffee today. You see, that's what is here. This is the description. It can be longer than this. So you see, it's going to, then you can now go to this left-hand side. You see Instagram stories. This is how the ads will show on Instagram story. This is how the ad will show on the normal Instagram page. This is how the ad will show on this. It's going to show you can now see different variation of how the ads will display. You can look at it. If you don't like the display, you can go and fix the creative and the design, blah, blah, blah. You can see how the ad is displaying and all of that. So that is an example. So we can now click on here and say create. Okay, this page is slow. You can now click on here and say create ad. So what does this mean? It means we can have 2 ads under one ad set. It means we can have 10 ads under one ad set. You see the meaning like that? I'm trying to show you this. So why are we trying to do this? Because we want to test those 2 images. We want to show the same audience that we pick in this ad set level. We want to show them those 2 images, and then we want to decide the one that will convert the most. That is why we are setting up the 2 ads under this ad set. But again, we follow the same process. We come to set up creative. We click on image. If it's a video, you click on video. Just put next. Go here, upload. It's already on my laptop, right? Yeah, I click on this. Our time is fast spent. I want to. You see, same way. Headline. Let me just say best coffee. These are just, again, you can put your this thing in AI. It will give you very good description. I'm just putting in some bullshit stuff here, okay? Let me say Tinubu coffee. Okay, next. Okay, done. Now I'm going to come to this to the right hand side again, and I'll start seeing how this thing will display. You see how it's displaying best coffee bean in Lagos, hot coffee served, hot coffee. See, it's going to show me how it's going to how you see how it's going to display everywhere. How it will display on Facebook. It to show you the variations. You can keep on scrolling down. We see how your ads will show up. You see that's the way it's going to show up. So I'm going to come to here and then I will publish. Once I click publish, it will tell me your ad is currently running. And then that means I've run my ads. You see, let me click on publish now. Publishing 1 of 1. See, 1 ad was published. So it's going to start running, but I don't want to run the ad, okay? I don't want to run the ads. So let's go back. I'm going to go back to campaign. I'm going to click on campaigns. And it's going to show me this is the ad we just set up. New sales campaign is preparing. You see that? I'm going to click on this. I'm going to toggle it, and then I'll turn it off because I don't want to run the ads. Okay. So that is that about that. We are doing really well. So I hope you'll be able to see how this thing that you're seeing here, you can see how it was set up through the ad manager. That's how you set it up. And then you can now see the campaign level where you do the what, the who, and the where, and then the looks. So let's go to, if your ad is not working, it is always because of one of these 3 things. It's either the offer, the people, or the look. That's what I'm saying. So if your ad is not working, it's about, are you selling something that people want to buy? First of all, first question. If the ad is not converting, the question is, am I selling what people want to buy? And how do you know if you're selling what people want to buy? You come to this page. you type ads library, Facebook ad library, you click on ad library. You click on ad library, you see the ad everybody is running in the world. It is here, it is right here. It is right here, okay? Let me say I put in coffee. I see this brand, I click on this brand, which is a coffee brand. I see that, okay, this brand is not running ads, okay? No, I don't want to run Dutch coffee brew, no. Let me just say coffee. So this is coffee, right? You see, you now check, are people running ads about this coffee? What type of ad? You can view their ad here. You can now see, are people clicking? One of the reasons you will know if an ad, if the products are selling, people want to buy it, you check the date of this ad. This person started this ad January 16. There are some ads that have been running since 2 years. If you have a product that you are selling a product, and you find out that somebody is running ads on that type of product for like 2 years, that product, people are buying it. So you have defeated question number one. Are you selling what people want to buy? You've been able to command that people want to buy it. The next question is, are you showing it to the right people? That is where you come to your ad set. You now come to your ad set. This place, the middle one, which I call the state, not the local government. The local government is the ad level. You now come to this place where you did this audience targeting. You now come and say, okay, maybe I'm not showing it to the right people. Maybe I should change this thing from women. Maybe the cake example I gave, maybe I shouldn't have targeted the people that their birthday is actually in February. Because somebody that his birthday is in February, he might not actually want to celebrate it. Maybe I should have targeted other people that must have, okay, what else is happening in February? Okay, Valentine. I want to put my Valentine package. But most time it is men that buy Valentine package and send it to women. That means I'm targeting the wrong gender. You now come to this place, you now change it to men. You now say, which people that will buy Valentine package, they are most likely very young men. No? Let me reduce this thing to like let me just put it to like 35. And let me even reduce this thing, very young people. Let me reduce it to like 20. So that's right, that should be the right age. Then you come to this place and say, let me pick married people. Let me search people that maybe, let me see people that are just in a relationship. Let me see if they'll be an audience like that. People that are in a relationship. Let me pick this people. Let me also check people that are engaged. Those people that are engaged and they want to get married soon. They most likely want to share gifts. Then you come here, then you say, okay, they are engaged. You pick it. What are you doing now? You are trying to solve the problem of, are you showing it to the right people? Then you tweak your audience targeting. But you don't tweak it after 24 hours, so I'll tell you the time. Then you look at the look. Is your image and your video interesting? The way to check this is if your click-through rate, we call that click-through rate, CTR. If it is less than 1%, it means your creative is bad. Change it. To wrap up the 72 hours analysis. So when should you come and do these three things? This checking your products, checking the people, and checking the creative. When should you come and do it? It is after 72 hours. After 3 days of starting the ads. You run ads today, it's not performing, you want to post it tomorrow. No. You have to wait for 72 hours before you do those things. And what do you want to check? You want to check your CTR. If your click-through rate is below 1%, the problem is your creative, it's your image, it's your video. It is not good enough. People are not clicking on it. It's not getting people to click. Remember, the first job of an ad is to get people to stop. And the second job is to get people to click. If they are stopping and they are clicking, and they are now not buying, then the question is about the product. Maybe they are not interested. Maybe once you wrote, maybe the discount is bad. Maybe the price is too much. You now start questioning those things. That's why I said the work of an ad manager It's not about what you do inside this place majority of the time. It's about before you even come to this place, you have thought about what you want to come and do here. The image, the video, what you will write, and all of those things. And for now, I think we'll wrap up today. Thank you very much. Like I always said, this is e-commerce heritage. Guys, I will just take like maybe 2 questions. I think we spent a lot of time here today. Oh.